He said, if your eyes stay on what God is doing, it's yours. Is this about Elisha being prophetic? Is this about him having discernment? Yes and yes. The chariot of fire comes, it swoops him up and he's gone. What Elisha is seeing or witnessing is the move of God. He's seeing a move of God. And he's saying, if you see the move, it's yours. My prayer is that he has your attention so you can understand his move in your personal life. What is it that God says is yours if you see it? See it is meaning it now makes sense what he's been trying to do. I'm going to stop calling things the Lord and it wasn't him. And I'm going to stop speaking against stuff that was the Lord and stop calling it demonic. I now see this is what you've been trying to do. I don't need another 10 closed doors to finally realize your move has been trying to direct me in a certain way. It now makes sense. Flesh and blood did not reveal this, but it came by my Father. And now I begin to see, I begin to discern, and I begin to process what you've been trying to do with my finances. And it ain't that you're punishing me. You're just trying to get me to be a faithful steward and bring me into literacy. It's not that you're trying to make me get amongst my family that I don't want to be with, but you've called me to be the one who reconciles my family. I now understand the move. I wanted to go this direction in my career, but God, I now see you're trying to move me in a different direction. I see it because the mantle is coming so for the thing that you can see. He's not releasing mantles, blessings for stuff you can't see. So the question becomes, how do you see? How do we see? I need you to understand, his ability to see was because Elijah had his attention. Here's a key thing to this level of discernment and prophetic. This level of prophetic and discernment comes through attention. You're going to struggle to discern what you're not giving God attention to. What you're not giving your attention to. There's things he's been trying to get your attention to show you and pay attention to. You want the prophetic to be that he just spoke to you and you heard it. There's going to come a time he says, I need your attention first. And not just your attention in prayer. There's somebody on your job that may or may not be a believer, but I've been trying to get you to watch them. Abram, I got plans to give you descendants that's numerous, all the nations of the earth. But the first thing is, I need to give you something to see. So go outside and pay attention to the stars. Now that I got your attention, let me tell you how numerous your descendants are going to be. What natural things? He's blessed you with gigs and opportunities, but there's things in every gig he needs you to see. You're not going to discern it apart from attention. You got to say, God, I'm here. What am I supposed to see? And then he opens your eyes to say, now I want to talk to you about this. This is what's been on your family, but I've accelerated it. And what your uncles or what your granddad or what the call was on their family, I'm going to bring on you, but I'm going to bring double. But I first needed your attention. I close.